So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Llorente, is a very interesting player. Everyone saw him as being little more than a ball winner in midfield, but he's proved himself to be far more than that. I've really been impressed with the vision he has and the fact that he can bring anybody in his team into the game at any given moment now.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pedri, Grimaldo, Ferran Torres, Kubasi. Well, that's well seen too. Baena. Llorente. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Baena. And it's Rodri. Ferran Torres. Joao Felix. Vitinha, Gonzalo Ramos, he can run onto that, face to face with and the shots! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oh, some tackle that. Little doubt, that is a foul. João Neves gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Played out to the right. João Cancelo. Pedri. João Neves. And here's Neto. No, it's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Mendes cuts out the pass. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Ramos is onto this. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Looking here to chip it through. Out of play for a goal kick. João Neves. Inacio, gently done. Mendes, he's on a run down the left wing. And back to the goalkeeper. Howson. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. João Neves. João Cancelo proves just a little bit too strong. And it's played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And the pass is intercepted. Pedro Neto. And here's Ramos. Nuno Mendes. Mikel Oyarzabal. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Llorente. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal, and he's managed to get free. Out to the right. Llorente pings it across. Inacio with the clearance. And that's a throw. it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Baina plays it short. João Cancelo. And it goes cross-field, and it's Mendes. Calmly anticipates. Ferran Torres. Pedri. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Araujo. Played towards the other side. João Felix. And here's Ramos. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Howson gets rid without sophistication. Vitinha. João Felix. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Llorente. Baina. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Rodri. Aim forwards. And it's Baina. Moved on forwards. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Ruben Neves, aim forwards. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. Chance, surely! Danger averted for now. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. Out to the left it goes. What a throw in. Rodri. Baina. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Gonzalo Inacio. João Felix. Mendes picks it up now. Llorente. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Mendes. That's a cute ball. Joao Felix. He's had a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Ferran Torres. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Howson. And it's played forward. Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Grimaldo gets it clear. And it's Vitinha. Joao Felix. Ruben Neves. Joao Felix. Over to the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tries to get it clear. And here's Neto. João Cancelo, cross into the box. Rodri. And here's Joao Felix. Gonzalo Ramos. Now that's a fine challenge. That's going to go a long way. Pedri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yamal. Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri caresses it through. And he's there to clear it. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Llorente. Llorente with the cross. And that has been cleared. And it's Grimaldo. Mendes is there and he can get that clear. And now the breakaway. Pedro Neto for Gonzalo Ramos! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gonzalo Ramos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kubasi attempts a clearance. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vitinha. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos. Baina shifted upfield. That's a nicely shaped ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baina. Yamal tries to get it clear. Vitinha. Joao Neves. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Vitinha, gently done. Tries a deft little ball. That is a brilliant interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Mendes. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. João Felix! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Baina. Yamal. And here's Llorente. Llorente. In by Llorente. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. Ronaldo. It's lofted through here. It's really well cleared. Kubasi. Rodri. Vitinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. João Felix. Mendes going full tilt down the left. Defending was strong and firm. João Felix. Now it's Ramos. Nuno Mendes. Oh, such a clever touch. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Portugal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Cleared without complication. And it's Llorente. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Inacio getting this one clear. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And Portugal can counter-attack here. João Felix. Pedri. Baina. Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pedro Neto. Howson. Rodri. Howson shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Who played through for the wide man. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Pedri. Rodri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedri.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
João Neves. Ruben Neves. Done delicately. Nuno Mendes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Yamal with the clearance. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Kubasi. Pedri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. This might spell, can he finish? He's scored! Spain are all square.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nuno Mendes. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Vitinha. Lovely, now then. Llorente.
Really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Howson. Aim forwards. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. João Neves. Ruben Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. Inácio played out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. Al Kubasi gets good distance on it. And it's Vitinha. João Neves. Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto. Nice control. Vitinha. Ruben Neves. Pedri. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Mendes. Ruben Neves. João Neves. Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. Al Kubasi getting this one clear. João Neves. Oh, sweet feet. Firmly met. And claimed it back swiftly. He whips it across. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. A look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Portugal go into the lead. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Pedri. Baina. And here's Oya, chance for a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. João Neves clears it away. Hit into the middle. João Cancelo can get it clear. And it's Rodri. Rodri laid out to the left flank.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Way off the ball! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Ruben Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inácio. Inácio chooses to go cross-field. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Referee's given a throw. Time for a change in personnel. Can he get onto this?
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Yamal, now he's off and running. Yamal. Llorente. Played into space out wide. Yamal. So who's he picking out? Yamal, up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Ruben Neves. Oyarzabal wins the duel this time. Llorente. Baina. Rodri. Baina. Dani Olmo. And it's Grimaldo. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. João Felix, that's a delicate pass. Al Kubasi tries to clear. Pedri spread out to the left. Dani Olmo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. Oh, good spread.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's there to get it away. Pedro Neto. João Felix. João Felix head out towards the right wing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yamal. Yamal looking to run onto it. He has found the way through.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo tries making a foray down the right. And here's Neto.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oyarzabal. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Araujo with a fine tackle. And he thumps it clear. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Dani Olmo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ruben Neves, forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and we'll see.
Gonzalo Ramos! He can get that clear. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a throw-in. And it's Mendes. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Kubasi. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Can he latch on to this? Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. It's gone for a throw-in. Carlos Soler. And he shoots! And it's been taken short. And it's Pedri. Spain to make one last surge forward.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Played out to the right. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Ruben Neves looking understandably energised after his goal. Carlos Soler. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedro Neto. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gonzalo Inacio. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. João Cancelo is onto it in a flash. Pedri. And it's Soler. Grimaldo, lobbed in behind. Dani Olmo looking to get on the end of this. Pedro Neto. João Felix. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. João Neves, gently done. Kubasi. Carlos Soler. That looks a cracking ball. Yamal! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Your reflections then, Jim?
Portugal truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition. and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.